company officials become Nabobs. What does it mean to be Nawabs? So now in this part of the video lecture, we are going to discuss about what is going to be as the Nawabs and why the company officials are called as Nabobs. It meant, of course, that the company acquired more power and more authority. The company got more rights, more authority over the land, they can collect taxes. But it also meant something else. What was that? Each company's servant began to have visions of living like Nawab. So each employee or each one associated with the company started to have a vision to live like the Nawabs of Bengal. After the Battle of Plassey, the actual Nawabs of Bengal were forced to give land and vast sum of money as personal gifts to company officials. So the Nawabs are forced to give costly gifts, lands, and vast sum of money as a personal gift to company officials. Robert Clive himself amassed a fortune in India. He had come to Madras, now known as Chennai, from England in 1743. When he came to India, he was very young. He was at the age of 18. But when in 1767, when he left India, that is roughly, if we calculate, nearly 24 years later, he had made his Indian fortune worth of rupees 4,11,002 pounds. 4,11,002 pounds worth of Indian fortune he has made in India. Interestingly, when he was appointed as the governor of Bengal in 1764, he was asked to remove corruption in the company administration. So, when he came to India in 1743 as a very young guy, he was not so rich. But in 1767, by the time he left, he made nearly 4 lakh and above worth pounds of money as a fortune in India. Interestingly, he was appointed as a governor of Bengal to look and remove the corruption of the company administration in Bengal region. But he himself was cross-examined in 1772 by the British Parliament, when the British Parliament, which was suspicious of his vast wealth, then they cross-checked and cross-examined him in 1772. Although he was acquitted. What is the meaning of acquitting? Acquitting means free someone from a criminal charge by a verdict of non-guilty. So though he was left free and told openly by the court that he was non-guilty person, but still in 1774, Robert Clive committed suicide. However, not all the company officials succeeded in making money like Clive. Many died an early death in India. So, not all the people, all the company officials who worked for the British company in India made money like Robert Clive and became fortune and rich. But there are many officials who also died an early death, means less than the average span of life in India due to disease and war. And it would not be right on our point to regard all the officials as corrupt and dishonest. So maybe due to lack of facilities, or maybe they are not used to Indian climatic conditions, they are infected with different diseases, but it would be wrong to judge that all the company officials were corrupt and dishonest from our end. Many has suffered by staying in India also. Many of them came from humble backgrounds, and their uppermost desire was to earn enough in India, return back to Britain, and lead a comfortable life. So many of the English officials who came to work in India were struggling or came from humble backgrounds. So they want to earn some sufficient amount of money in India and return back to Britain to lead a comfortable life. Those who managed to return with wealth led flashy lives and flaunted their riches. So some people were able to manage and return back with huge amount of money and led a comfortable, flashy, flaunted lives. Now these people are called as Nabobs, an Anglicized version or an English version of the Indian word Nawab. They were often seen as upstarts and social climbers in the British society and were ridiculed or made fun of in plays and cartoons. So, some of the British officials were able to manage and take the wealth back to Britain and enjoy their lives, and these people are called in England as Nabobs, which is the Anglicized version or English version of Indian word Nawabs. They were often seen as upstarts or social climbers in the British society, and they were made fun of in plays and cartoons. That is the meaning of the word Nabobs. Company officials as Nabobs. That's all we have in this session. Stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next session.